Hello everyone and welcome to another video. My name is Francesco and what I do in these videos is break down productivity tips, tools and techniques to help you move forward in your productivity.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
So in today's session what I wanted to do is introduce Anthony. And Anthony is a photographer based in the US. He's going to go over how he uses Todoist. And this is a new segment that I've recently started called Case Studies. What I want to do is I want to map the way that everyone else is using Todoist for specific industries and specific projects and specific tasks and certain things like that, so that you can get more of an in-depth look at how other people are using it for their context, their situation. I think it's a fantastic look into how he uses it for photography. But not only that, for anyone looking to really develop anything in their Todoist system. So I'm going to pass over to Anthony. What I'm also going to announce is that I'm doing a mini giveaway. So the prize today are these fantastic stickers. They are really great. They stick on your laptop. They look really fantastic once they're on there. And it's the kind of perfect nerdy productivity fan tool to have on your laptop. So I'll be giving away a couple of these, 3 or 4, 5 maybe. What I want you to do is subscribe and also in the comments put what feature that you most love about Todoist and why. That's all I want to hear because I think it'd be valuable for everyone to talk about not only the way they use their features but the use cases as they apply. So I'm going to pass over to Anthony and he's going to be explaining how he uses Todoist for photography.
Hello everyone, I am Anthony Gauna and thank you so much Francesco for inviting me to be on your channel. I've been following you for quite some time now and I love the content you put out, so it's really exciting to be a part of it all. Before I dive into how I use Todoist, I thought I would just briefly tell you a little bit about myself. Like I said, my name is Anthony Gauna. I'm a wedding photographer based in San Antonio, Texas in the US. And I've been doing this for about 4 years now. Aside from that, I'm a future husband, a stepdad of a 5-year-old son, and I enjoy drinking whiskey and beer and cuddling cats. If you're interested in learning a little bit more about me, I was actually recently featured on Paul Miner's podcast, The Productivity Show. And on that, I dove into how I went from being fired from a job that I had hated to taking the risk and pursuing what I really wanted to be doing, which was wedding photography. So yeah, I talked quite a bit about all that, and then just for various little productivity tips. So I highly recommend checking that out if you're interested. Yeah, let's go ahead and just dive in. So, like I said, I've been doing this for about 4 years now. When I first started, I knew nothing about running a business. I had all these different things that I needed to do, and then other things that were on my mind, just ideas and things like that. And I didn't know how to manage it. Just pen and paper wasn't working for me. Eventually, I came across Todoist, and I just absolutely loved it. I love the minimalistic design. I loved the usage of labels, the filters, and then like location-based reminders just blew me away. So I've been a Todoist user ever since. I guess I'll go ahead and start off with how I use it on the iPhone, just because I barely use it. Yeah, it's rarely used on here. I mostly use it just kind of like tick off things when I'm on the go. And then aside from that, I use it to input just quick things that come to my head that I need to do, or just ideas, just randomly. And I'll show you that quick little trick that I have. So let me take you to my iPhone.
Alright, so this is my home screen. As you can see, I don't have Todoist in the dock. Like I said, I barely use Todoist on the iPhone. It's mainly to tick off things as I'm going. And location-based reminders, even the location-based stuff I actually set within the desktop app itself. Like I said, I rarely use this. And to input things, you hit that little plus sign and you can type it all in here, yada yada yada. Hit that and you can send it to projects and set due dates, all that good stuff. It's awesome to be able to do that, but I like to input things quickly just because like something quickly will come up and I need to make sure I get it out of my head. And doing it this way is just a little too much for me. So what I like to do is use this app called Do Note, and it's made by the people who made If This and That. And I have it set up with Todoist, and whenever I input something through here, it goes straight into my Todoist inbox. So let's see, input something, and you just hit the button, and you'll see a little check mark, and that means it's sent, and that's it. I love it because that means I can just go in whenever I'm ready to process my inbox and label everything and put it into projects, set due dates, and not have to worry about it until I want to. But yeah, if you go back into Todoist, you'll see that it's in your inbox. So yeah. Let me show you how I use it on the desktop, because that's really where I use it most. So let me pull that up. All right, so this is Todoist on my Mac. I go back and forth with using the application, I guess that would be the correct word, the Mac app, and Todoist on the web. Just kind of just depends. I love the keyboard shortcut for being able to add something quickly, so I could be working on something and then hit Shift Command A and be able to input a task and then just quickly input it like that. I'm just really big on just being able to input something and get it out of my head really quickly. So the first page that I have set up is actually something that I got from the video that Francesco posted with Carl, and the way you can set up, well, basically it just shows my inbox, everything that's in my inbox right here, but it also shows it with the stuff that I have for today. And the way you can set up a custom page, front page, you just go to your settings, and then you'll see start page, and you can choose any one of these things. You can choose projects, other queries, or you can choose custom, which is what I did. And then I just input P inbox, today, and then overdue, and it shows me all that. So I like it because that way I can kind of see things. Maybe there was something I inputted or put into my inbox, and it was something that I probably should take care of that same day. It just kind of allows me to see everything and get it to where it needs to be. What else? I guess I'll go ahead and show you let me show you the labels first. Well, hold on. Projects. Sorry, I haven't rehearsed this, but okay, so I have I try and minimize the number of projects that I have here. So right now I have professional, and underneath professional, well, within professional is just basically single tasks, and then or overarching kind of things regarding my photo business. I also have admin, which is just things that I need to take care of for admin stuff. I use a program called Pixify to keep track of my my clients and stuff like that. So I mainly use this because this is stuff that I need to take care of within Pixify. Currently, I have a folder called Portland, mainly because I'm going to be doing my first wedding outside of Texas, and they're going to be in Portland, Oregon. So I've just kind of set different things. I haven't even gone through and organized all this. It's just random little ideas that I have that I need to do that I've inputted. I also changed the color to red because it's something that I need to start taking care of soon. Other than that, I like to keep everything the same color. I also have a folder called editing. I don't have anything there because I'm caught up on my editing. But normally this is where any tasks going, that remind me, hey, I need to edit this or that. So those will go in there. I have a website folder. Anything regarding my website I throw into here. So for instance, I tackled my about page last week, and I would just kind of create a task and then put all these subtasks within that one. That way it's kind of overbearing if you just see tons of tasks like that. And it kind of allows you to kind of just do things little by little to get a big picture finished. So that's kind of how I'll categorize all the different aspects of the website stuff. And then I have a someday maybe folder. It just throws different things that I need to take care of, maybe, or something that you'll see this thing I have when I have money. That's a label that I use in combination with someday maybe. So it could be something that I like the idea of it to someday do, but I need to have extra money to be able to do so. So so that's my someday maybe folder in the professional. I also have a personal folder. I won't click on any of these because they do contain like personal stuff that I don't want to put out there, but within I approach it the same way. So the top personal one just has just very single tasks regarding just my personal life. Sometimes it's just personal calls I need to make, errands, chores around the house, stuff like that. All that goes into my personal. I also have a folder called Better My Life. Actually, I can probably open that for you guys. I just have various little things that I'm trying to work on to just better my life. So my Dropbox is a little crazy. I haven't kept up with it quite as much as I should. So I've got Dropbox stuff. I want to organize bookmarks, contacts, unfriend people on Facebook that I just don't know who they are. They're not providing value to me. Read books, journal stuff. So anything just regarding just making my life simpler and easier goes into this folder. I have home projects, stuff I just like to do in my spare time. And then I also have a someday maybe folder for personal stuff. And then I have this folder called Muses, and that's just basically other stuff that I just want to do. Pretty much professional stuff has to get done. Personal stuff has to get done. And this is just stuff that I want to do. So I have my personal website stuff in here. So that's just anything I need to do as far as like maybe blogging or journaling or adding new personal work to it. Anything like that goes into there. It's pretty much set up just like the one in my professional. I'm wanting to get better at posting stuff to my YouTube channel. I kind of want to do more videos like this. So I have started a YouTube channel folder to throw stuff in there. I don't know why I have a music website. It should be music project. I'm actually trying to get back into playing music and writing music, so I went ahead and created a folder for that, for stuff I need to do with a buddy of mine. And then my partner Amanda, she just launched her own site, and I need to help her out with a few things with that. So as soon as I'm done with those, I will get rid of this folder. I try and keep my Muses folder to a bare minimum. And then if I ever have anything like this video, I've got Francesco's video. If there's anything that I need to kind of tackle fairly quickly, but there are a few tasks within it, I'll just make a folder for it. And that way it's clearly in my view that I need to take care of it. So that's why that's right there. Then I have another set of folders called recurring, and I basically do this because I want to keep it separate from all my other stuff. Just because when I'm going to pick out tasks, I kind of just want to see the stuff that isn't recurring. I guess it makes sense. So I have one for bills. A lot of it's just reminders, stuff that doesn't have a reoccurring payment and I need to actually remember to actually pay. Stuff for professional stuff, like just reminders, personal stuff. And then I have this one with agenda. That's not happening. That happened. But this is basically, I don't really use it too much, but I have if this then that hooked up to my Google Calendar. So whenever I add anything to my calendar, it adds a, basically it just shows it in my Todoist as a reminder. And the reason I do it, I mean, I guess it seems a little silly since it's already in my calendar, but I do it because when I'm planning out a day, I can right away look within Todoist and see, oh, I've got this and that going on, so don't plan out to do too much today. So that's why I have it in there. I'll move on to my labels. I'm always kind of messing around with the labels. I think maybe I have quite a bit, but I still use all of these. So deep work is stuff that requires me to be in a lot of focus. So it's got to be on days where I know I'm not going to be interrupted. I've got a lot of time to sit down and work. Shallow work is stuff where, maybe I don't have a big day, or I know I'm going to be having a lot of interruptions, so that goes into shallow work. I also have time-based stuff, so I have less than an hour, less than 25 minutes, less than 15 minutes, and less than 5 minutes. I've also kind of given them a color, so deep work, normally that kind of stuff, I'm going to be sitting down and working for quite a bit. So I've assigned the color red. So red, the reason I chose that was because it's focused work. It seems more important, I guess, is the reason why I chose it. Plus, it's going to be, I'm going to be sitting down and doing a lot more. So that's why I have associated the same red color with deep work and the hour and 25 minutes. Shallow work, a lot of the time, shallow work isn't going to have too much time associated with it. So I've given less than 5 minutes and less than 15 minutes associated with shallow work. I have a someday maybe label, the when I have money label. Then I also have at the office, at home, at dad's, and errands. And these are basically, I only use these when they are specifically for those locations. So if I can only do something at the office, I will label it that. That way, when I go through my filters, I can see, okay, I need to take care of this if I'm here. So that's what those are for. Once again, I gave them all the same color. Same thing with calls, emails, and social. That's a lot of kind of shallow work. I'll choose within the day when I want to take care of those three things. Usually it's like mid-morning, close to early afternoon, and then somewhere later on in the afternoon. So that way I'm able to use my filters, and I'll show that to you as well. I have one for bills. I use that when I'm categorizing in the recurring stuff. One for reminders, orders. I do a lot of orders for prints and stuff, so I'll label it like that. That way I can take care of all of them at the same time. Read review, that's if I find interesting articles or something that I want to read later. I also use these three, Evernote, Pixify, and WordPress. That way I can associate, okay, I'm going to be using these things while I'm working on this. And then these four ones right here are pretty important. I'll go into that a little bit. I use not urgent, important, not important, and urgent. And so for instance, I've got these tasks here that I need to categorize. Now let's say, so my credit card had to get changed, so I need to take care of that. Actually, I need to do that pretty soon. So I'm gonna label that urgent. and important, and hit save. I'll just do it like that. Get bandana, that's going to be an errand, and it's going to be at my dad's. Call Mikey back, that is going to be calls, and we'll just, for demo purposes, we'll say that this is I don't know, let's do not urgent, not important. So this is, when I'm going through my inbox, this is exactly how I'll take care of it. So this is going to go to, here we go, to professional. This is for my photo stuff, so this will go in professional. This is a personal, so that will go in personal. There it goes. And we'll say that this goes in a personal as well. And maybe we did that. Okay, so I'll take you now to my filters. So the way I process a lot of my tasks is I work by the quadrants mode to help me prioritize what I need to take care of. And I've set up this filter for all my quadrants. So it'll show me all my urgent and important stuff, which I will then categorize as a priority 1, because that's something that is important and really needs to be taken care of. And what's cool is whenever I label it, I'm able to go back and see, okay, I need to add this color to it. And then, so I mean, important and not urgent, that gets a priority 2. Urgent and not important is priority 3. So these are things that just, absolutely need to get taken care of. These are things that I want to focus on. These are things that will help me get towards, my goal or what have you. These are things that need to get taken care of, but they're not that important. And these are things that are just like, just a lot of shallow tasks, or things that probably, I don't necessarily need to be working on. And so, when I'm going to pick out things for my day to do, I'll just go through here and I'll just pick out, a little bit of each to work on. So that's how I choose it. So that way, when I'm going and starting my day, I'll usually start off by looking at what my reminders are, what I have going on, my priority 1s. I still need to take care of this today. My priority 2s, which is recording this video, and I'm doing it right now, so I will tick that off. And then my priorities 3 I've taken care of. Priority 4s, I actually need to set this up so that my social and calls don't go through here as well. But yeah, so that's how I go throughout my day. Whenever I'm getting a chance to go through my emails and social, I'll just click on that filter and I'm able to go through here. Let me see if is it all? Yeah, it's all there. I already replied to Paul on Twitter. And then if I've hit a rut, I just need to, relax. I'll sit down and read. I'll see if I've got anything to read and review. And then, like I said, if I've got anything, and I've set this filter up to do overdue in 7 days, and then at wherever it is. So that way, if there are multiple things within the week that I need to take care of at that specific location, I'm able to tackle it right then and there. One thing I wanted to show you with the emails and calls filter, it's pretty extravagant. I have today and emails, and then this, I forgot what this symbol is called. And I have to do overdue in emails, and then I have to do the symbol. It's quite a pretty big filter. If you're interested in it, let me know and I will send you the entire filter. And yeah, that's the gist of it. When I'm going through and seeing what tomorrow is, I have a tomorrow filter, and that way I'm able to see what I've got going on. Yeah, a few other things that I'll show you is for like emails. When I'm scanning through, if I don't want to tackle an email just then, I've got a demo one right here for you guys. I will just do it within Todoist and do emails. We'll categorize it for today, and I'll send this to professional, add task, and it's sent, and then I will just archive it. So that way, when I'm going throughout my day, I can go to emails and calls, and then I can just click on it, and it'll take me straight to the email that I need to take care of. It helps me kind of prioritize my emails and make sure I'm staying focused on the things that I need to take care of, even on emails. So if it's something that needs to be taken care of or something that can wait, it helps me stay focused. And then one other thing that I do use, let's see, I'll take you to my website. But I like to highlight text. So you can, if you're on a site, you like the article, you can highlight the text, right click, and then add to Todoist. And it creates a thing for you. And then I can just go read review and then set a date. So those are things I use within Todoist. Yeah.
So that's how I use Todoist. The reason I love it is that there's just so many different ways to customize it and make it your own. And productivity is the same way. It's very personal. Everyone has their own different ways of working. And it's also why I love what Francesco is doing with these videos, because you're able to implement things that other people are doing. And yeah, anyway, it's great. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. I'm happy to answer. If you're interested in following my wedding work, you can check it out over at anthonygaunaPhoto.com. My personal work and journal can be found at anthonygauna.com. And then I'm on pretty much all social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. Thanks again, Francesco. It was a pleasure. Cheers.